Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, the sound is working. Alhamdulillah. The sound is working, guys. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's start, guys. Let's start, inshallah ta'ala. Welcome to the new episode, guys. Welcome to the new episode of the smaller chapters, the technical breakdown of the smaller chapters of the Quran. We are going to talk today about Surah Al-Nasr, guys. We are going to talk about Surah Al-Nasr. So let's get started. Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala ahlihi wa sahbihi wa wala. So let's get into the inshallah ta'ala to the surah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Now, the explanation of Al-Basmala, guys, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and Al-Isti'adha, I explained this several times, okay? So you can go to the YouTube channel, to the playlist, and you can rewatch this, okay? But let's get into this surah in the first ayah, inshallah ta'ala. Yes, okay. Let me see if everything is ready. All platforms, across platforms, as if everything is ready there. Okay, this is good. Okay, we can start, inshallah. This is good as well. Okay, guys, in the meanwhile, you keep barakallahu fikum, keep liking and sharing the live stream, guys. Okay, so more people will tune in and it will be beneficial for more people, guys. Okay, this is what we want. We want to bring the benefit to more people. Okay, guys, so keep doing, inshallah ta'ala, keep sharing the live. Aisha, thank you for sharing, and also other brothers and sisters, keep sharing it and keep liking, barakallahu fikum. Because liking and sharing, guys, that's how you trigger the algorithm. Okay, that's what you want. We want to trigger the algorithm, so more and more people will tune in and benefit from this lesson, inshallah. Okay, so the algorithm is yours. I leave the algorithm to you guys. Okay, the goal is 50k likes on TikTok and on all other platforms, guys, as well. And also, if you're rewatching, make sure that you like the content. Okay, like, comment. This will all help. Barakallahu fikum. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to do my job. So this surah, guys, Surah Al-Nasr, it starts with the Hamza. Okay, it starts with the Hamza, the first ayah, E. Okay, E. And then you got the Dhal with the Fatha prolonged by the Alif. So you say here, إِذَا. You don't say إِذَا. Don't make this heavy. Okay, say إِذَا. Keep it nice and light, because all these letters are light. And also the Alif follows the rule of the previous letter. So the previous letter here is the Dhal, and it's a light letter. So you have to pronounce it lightly, guys. So you say here, إِذَا. And then you got here the Jim and the Fatha, and prolonged by the Alif. So you say here, Ja. إِذَا جَا. Now, normally, guys, these two alifs, the length of these two alifs, the alif of إِذَا and Ja should be identical. Okay, normally it should be identical in the duration. Okay, and also in pronunciation, it prolongs the vowel Fatha. But now what happened here? This came, guys. This Hamza came after the Alif, and whenever this happens, what do? We have to prolong this Alif, and we have to make it twice as long or a little bit longer. Okay, twice as long or a little bit longer. So we read here, إِذَا جَاءَ. Okay, so we make this, guys, this one, we make it twice as long as this. Okay, so this, let me do it again for you guys. Okay, so this Alif, guys, should be twice the length of this. Okay, that's an indicator, twice the length. So don't go too much. Okay, don't prolong the duration too much, guys. Don't say إِذَا جَاءَ. Okay, that's too long, guys. That's too long. Now you made it the duration of 4 alifs. Okay, so keep it the duration twice as long or a little bit longer than this alif. Okay, so you say إِذَا جَاءَ. Okay, that's how you should pronounce it. Keep this, inshallah ta'ala. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, Basirat. Welcome back. Welcome back. No worries. All the sessions, guys, are recorded or on our YouTube channel. So go there. Barakallahu fikum. Go there and rewatch it. Rewatch the content. Everything is there for you guys. Okay, and guys, keep pushing. Keep hitting the algorithm for me. Keep hitting the algorithm. Yes. No, so you have to make it twice the length, okay? Haytham, you have to make it twice the length of this alif in the beginning, okay? So this becomes twice the length of this alif, okay? Twice the length of a normal alif, or a little bit longer. That's the idea, okay, guys? Twice the length. I hope this is clear, okay? Don't make it too long, okay? Because that's a mistake. If you make it too long, it should have 4 haraka or 5 haraka, okay, between these two, 4 or 5. And this alif is, the first alif is 2 haraka, okay? That's why I said you have to make it twice, so it becomes 4. 2 and 2 is 4, okay? So this is the duration of 2 alifs, guys. 2 alifs, okay? 2 alifs. That alif twice the duration, okay? So don't exaggerate in this. وجزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله فيكم. Okay, so you say إذا جاء, and then we got the next one, the next word, guys. The noon. We got the noon here. Na. But then after the noon, we got the sod. The sod here. The sod is non-voweled. So guys, when the letter is non-voweled, what do? You read it together with the vowel letter before. Okay, this is a rule. Take this rule and implement it. Okay. Apply it everywhere. When you see a non-vowel letter, you cannot pronounce the non-vowel letter independently, guys. You have to connect it with the vowel letter before. So you go here, na, nas. You see, now you have to attach it together. Nas. You have to read it together. Nas. So that's how you read this. So you read this as one unit. And then you go to the ra. And the ra has a dhamma, so you pronounce it heavily. Ru. In the Quran, the dark blue means, in the color-coded Quran, the dark blue means you have to make it heavy. You have to pronounce it heavily. So you say, nas, ru, okay? So the sad and the ra are heavy, but the noon at the beginning is not heavy. So don't say ma, nos. No, na, you see, you start light, guys. You start light. Na, nas, okay? Nas, ru, nas, ru. Start light, guys, okay? Then you got the ra, ru. But what happened after the ra, guys? What happened after the ra? You have here this letter. Now this letter, it seems like an alif, but it's not. And how do we know this? Because of this sign. So this is a hamza. And this is called hamzatul wasl, guys. This is called hamzatul wasl. Now what is hamzatul wasl? Hamzatul wasl, guys, is the hamza that you read in the beginning. So suppose we want to start here, okay? So we want to start at the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah, okay? We want to start there. Suppose. Then you pronounce this as a. You pronounce this as a. You read this hamza, you read it. You say Allah, okay? When you say Allah, how do you pronounce it? You say a. You start with this sound, the sound of the hamza, a, Allah. That's how you start. So the hamzatul wasl is meant to pronounce when you start with it. But in this case, because it came in the middle of the speech, you don't read it. Okay, so hamzatul wasl is read in the beginning of speech and it is dropped in the middle of speech. So in this case, you drop this. Okay, you drop this. And you don't read this lam as well, and you go immediately from this to this one. Okay? So you go to the next lam. Okay, so you say here nas, rul, and you are here at the first lam. Okay, the first lam. This lam has a shadda. Okay, you see this sign, guys? This means there are 2 lams in pronunciation. Okay, so you say rul. That's the first lam. Nasrul. That's the first lam. And then you say Nasrullahi. La. Okay? So that's how you pronounce it. Nasrullahi. And here, guys, notice how we prolong this fatha. Okay, we prolong this fatha. We say Nasrullahi. We don't say Nasrullahi. We say Lahi. What does this mean? This means there is an alif here pronunciation. Okay, we don't write it in Lafdul Jalala, Allah. We don't write it, guys. But what do? We prolong it. Okay, we intend it here and we pronounce it here. So we say here Nasrullahi, Nasrullahi, إذا جاء Nasrullahi. Okay, that's how you should read it, guys. Okay, is this clear, guys? Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear. Give me 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Give me 1 in the chat. And in the meanwhile, guys, keep liking the chat, keep hitting the chat, keep triggering the algorithm for me. Barakallahu fikum. Do your part. I'm doing my part. I'm teaching. You do your part. Barakallahu fikum. Yes, clear. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Let me see. Let me have a look at all platforms. Okay, guys, participate everywhere. Okay, all platforms are allowed to participate. Yes. Okay, then you got the next word, guys. The next word. Okay, so you got here the waw with a fatha. Wa. Remember, guys, the waw is not a heavy letter. Okay, so don't say wa. Don't say wa. Say wa. Okay, don't say wa. Don't make it heavy. Then what do you get, guys? After the waw, again we got this sign on the alif. So this means this is again Hamzat al-Wasl. So what do? We drop it, guys. We drop it. We don't read it. Okay, and we attach the letter before with the letter after. Okay, that's a rule that you have to understand. 2 rules, guys. Hamzat al-Wasl and the rule. So the rulings regarding to Hamzat al-Wasl, how you read it, this is important. And also what is important is the non-vowel letter that you have to attach it to the vowel letter before. These 2 will improve your fluency in reading, guys. It will improve it immensely. Okay, so here you go well. Okay, so you go here well. You read this together. And then you got here the fa, guys. The fa with the fatha, and you attach it to the ta. Fat. You see ta? The ta, the Arabic ta, guys, has a sound at the end in which you breathe. You know, the air comes out of your mouth. Okay? Fat. I hope you can hear this. Fat. Okay, this is how you read it. Okay? Fat. But now we got the ha at the end, and the ha here has a dhamma. So normally you would say wal fathu. You would say hu at the end. But because we stop here, we drop this case ending. Okay? Why? Because al-arabu la tabda'u bisakinin wa la taqifu ala mutaharrik. The Arabs, they don't start with a sukun, with a non-vowel letter, and they don't stop with a haraka. And that's why when you read Surah Al-Fatiha, you don't say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You don't say na at the end. You say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You see, you make the last letter non-vowel, the noon. You don't read the fatha on the noon, guys. Okay? So keep this in mind. So what do you do? How do you read this here? Wal fath. Okay? It's a bit tricky, okay? It's a bit tricky because you have the ta, which is non-voweled, and you got the ha, which is non-voweled. Okay, so it's a bit tricky. So you say wal fath. You pronounce the ta with the sukun, fat, and the ha at the same time. Okay, it's a bit tricky. Okay, what you don't do is say wal fatah, fata. Okay, then you gave it a qalqala, you gave it a bounce, you gave the ta a bounce, and this is not one of the characteristics of the ta, guys. Okay, so you have to give it. This is a characteristic of the ta. Okay, the air should come out. There is a sound. Okay, well, fat. This is what you should hear. Okay, and then you go immediately to the throat. Okay, well, fat. Okay, is this clear, guys? Give me a 1 in the chat if this is clear. Okay, so you read إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Okay, this is how you read it. Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear. Give me a 1 in the chat. Okay. In the meanwhile, I'm looking to your comments, guys. I am looking to your comments. How can I get an online class? Asad asks, and Hajat, yes, says teach me too. وجزاكم الله خيرا. بارك الله فيكم. Guys, if you're interested, okay, if you are just, you know, you want to just read a little bit Quran, then stick to these lessons, okay? You will improve immense if you take these advices, guys. This is packed with information. What I'm giving you, guys, is packed with knowledge, okay? So write it down. Try to implement it, okay? Do this, inshallah ta'ala. It will benefit you. But if you want to you want to take it to the next level, after the Ramadan, we will have our 2 year Ijaza program in which you read the Quran from the beginning until the end, okay, with a certified teacher, okay, and you will learn how to read the Quran, how it should be, how it was revealed, okay. This is what you're going to do, and you will get feedback every time. With every letter you will get feedback, okay. So every time when you have a mistake, you will be corrected, you go back, you prepare, you come back. So there is a whole program for you guys. If you are interested in such thing and you want me, because the launch is after the Ramadan, but we will have a pre-registration phase. So if you want me to put you on the list for pre-registration, send me a DM, okay? This is regarding to the Quran. We will have also an Arabic program in which you will become within 2 years, fluent in Arabic, okay? So the launch for these two programs will be after the Ramadan, guys. But if you want me to put you on a pre-registration list and you want to get approached first, you will want to get the first chance to join, because the program will be exclusive, okay, not for everyone. We will have interviews and see if you're eligible, guys. Then DM me, and I will, as a student, because now I'm your teacher, you're my student, I will put you on the registration list, okay? Yes, okay. Ashraf says, I want to learn Quran, I can't read. Guys, before this lesson, I had a from between 3 and 4 UK time, I have a live session about how to read and how to write. All the lessons are recorded, and you can find them on the YouTube channel. Guys, take this link, go to the YouTube channel, you will find all the links to all the other platforms, and you can, inshallah ta'ala, find the playlist, okay? And you can, from scratch, you start from scratch, and you will, the course will take you, okay, to the through the fundamentals. How do you know if the last letter makes a sound or not? Yasmin, what do you mean by if it makes a sound or not? Because every letter at the end should make a sound, okay? So I think you mean if the letter is non-voweled or not. Because every letter which is in the Quran you should pronounce it, okay? Apart of the exceptions and the specifics of the Arabic language, you should pronounce every letter at the end, okay? So if you mean by that, which is non-voweled, now the letters, when you end on a letter, it's always non-voweled, okay? It's always non-voweled. So if that's your question, then that's the answer. Otherwise, I don't know what you exactly mean. Okay. Okay, guys, don't ask me irrelevant questions, guys. Guys, if you're interested in the program, ask me questions in my DM, okay? Send me a private message, okay? We'll discuss it there. Yalla, let's go, guys. Let's go, okay? We have done the first ayah. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, guys. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, share the link. Guys, here's the link again, okay? Here's the link. Let me share the link everywhere, and then we continue, guys, okay? Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Let me share the link. Let me sort some things out, guys, and then we will continue. Okay. Let me see. Give me a moment, guys. Almost ready. Almost ready. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Bismillah. Yes, link can be found in the bio as well, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Next ayah, guys. You got here the wow and the fatha. Wa, wa. And then you got the ra with the fatha. Wa, ra. So light, heavy. Wa, ra. Wa, ra. And then you got here the hamza with the fatha. But now what happened, guys, is that the ya after the fatha and the hamza is non-vowel. So you have to read this together. Remember, I told you two rules are very important. The rule of hamzat al-wasl and the rule of non-vowel letters, that you have to attach it to the letter before, because this will affect your fluency. So you say here, ay. You read this as one unit. Okay, so you say here, wara'ay, wara'ay, wara'ay. And then you got here the ta with the fatha, wara'ayta, wara'ayta, ta. And what happened after the ta? Again, we got the alif shape. Remember, alif shape? But what do we see on the alif? This sign. And when you see this sign, guys, when you see this sign, this means this is not a alif. This is a hamza. Okay? So you have to treat it as hamzat al-wasl. And hamzat al-wasl, what's the rule regarding to hamzat al-wasl? We read it in the beginning of speech and we drop it in the middle of speech. So you have to drop it here. Okay? You have to drop it here. And what do? You connect the letter before with the letter after. But here, before we do this, you have to drop this lam as well. So whenever you have a lam, you have hamzat al-wasl and the lam. And after the lam, you got the noon. You have to drop this lam as well. And you doubled in this noon. You see, this noon is doubled. And that's how we can see this by the shadda. So these are actually two noons. So what do? You connect the ta with this noon. You drop these two letters. So you say here, wara'aytan, wara'aytan. Not tal, guys, not tal. Okay, you don't say wara'aytal. You say wara'aytan. You skip the lam and you go to the noon immediately. Okay, wara'aytan. That's how you should read it, guys. We have enough people here in the room, guys. We have a lot. Okay, almost 150. Okay, so make sure that you like the stream, guys. Okay, so try to get us to 50k. Okay, that's what we want. Try to get us to 50k likes on TikTok, guys, and also on other platforms, guys. Make sure that you participate. Make sure that you participate. Inshallah ta'ala. Follow us everywhere. Okay, take the link that I put up there. Okay, take the link. Go to all the channels and subscribe everywhere, guys. It's very easy. It's just a button. You just push a button and you subscribed. Okay, and put the notification on. Make sure that you do all these things. Barakallahu fikum. One of my favorite lives. Jazakumullahu khairan, habibi. Barakallahu fikum. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. So yeah, so let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's carry on. Okay, so you read this as wara'aytan, and you prolong this, the sound of the noon, the gunnah. Okay, you prolong the gunnah. The gunnah is there with the noon. Okay, the gunnah is sifatun lazimatun lin noon. Okay, it is an attribute of noon that's always there. But here you have to prolong it. You make it longer. You extend the gunnah, guys. Okay, so you say wara'aytan. And then the next noon, you pronounce it with the fatha and you prolong it with the alif. Okay? وَرَأَيْتَنَّا وَرَأَيْتَنَّا. And then the sin with the fatha, sa. وَرَأَيْتَنَّا. Okay? And then what do we got here? The ya. The ya, guys. The ya and the fatha and the dal. Okay? So you say here, yada, yada. The dal is non-vowel, guys. So you have to read it together with the ya. So you say here, yada, yada. Normally, if it was another letter, you would say yad, yad. Okay, yad, yad. Okay, yad. That's what you normally would say. But because the dal is a specific letter with a specific characteristic, which is the qalqala, which means you have to give it a bounce. When it is non-vowel, you give a bounce. You say yada. Yada. Okay, you don't say yad. Yad. Close. Yad. Okay, you say yada. Okay, why is this? Because this letter, when you say yad, you see there's no air that flows out. Okay, yad khuluna. It's like it's holding you back, it's stopping. Okay, so for fluency, in the Arabic language, they used to do this, and the Quran is the purest of the Arabic language. Okay, so that's why you implement it still in the Quran. So you say here yada, yada, and then the kha with the dhamma, khu, yada, khu, and then the lam with the dhamma prolonged by this waw. You see, guys, this waw has no vowel. You see, there's no vowel. There is no sign. This means that this waw is meant to prolong this dhamma. Okay? So when you don't see any sign on the waw, and before the waw, there is a letter with a dhamma, this means that this letter, this waw is put here to prolong the sound of dhamma. It was lu, now it is lu. Now it became twice as long. So you say here, yadkhulu, yadkhulu. You make it longer. Yadkhulu, khulu. It was yadkhulu, yadkhulu. Okay, without the waw. But now it became twice as long. Yadkhulu. You see, it became twice as long, guys. And then you got the noon with the fatha. Yadkhuluna. Okay, yadkhuluna. Yes, alhamdulillah, we are learning and understanding. MashaAllah, I'm happy for you guys. I'm really happy for you guys. Which surah is this? This Surah Al-Nasr, guys. Surah Al-Nasr, something that we read regularly, okay? Yes. Okay, checkmate, rephrase your question. I didn't understand. What does abbreviation? The abbreviation, I didn't understand it. So rephrase it if you want. Yeah, so guys, 3 to 4 is reading and writing. Okay, between 4 and 5 is this class, guys. Okay, so if you go to this link, guys, all the times are also in this link. Okay, copy paste the link, go there, all the times you will find as well. Okay, so you go to our channels, you can inshallah ta'ala subscribe, follow, and get to Discord. You can download Discord, come to Discord, to our community. Okay, guys, but you can find also the times there. Okay, from 3 to 4 reading and writing class, from 4 to 5 technical breakdown. That's what we are doing. Wafikum barakallah. So you go here, yadkhuluna. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. And then you got here the fa and the kasra. Okay, and the ya. So you say here fi, yadkhuluna fi, yadkhuluna fi. And then you got the dal with the kasra prolonged by the ya. Fi di. Okay, guys, this is so important, okay, when you read. And amongst you, inshallah, there are brothers and sisters who are going to memorize the Quran. Maybe you are going to pray at-Tarawih one day. Make sure that everything is synced, guys, okay? The proportions of the duration of the letters should be similar, guys, okay? So fi and d is the same length, guys. Fi and d is the same length, okay? And here, lu is the same length. So lu, fi, di, all are the same length, guys. Okay? Sometimes I get frustrated so much when I go and pray somewhere and people are praying and this lu is very long. Yadkhuluna fi di, yadkhuluna fi di. You see, it's too long. It should be the same. Okay? It should be the same. So make sure, guys, make sure that you do what? That you keep it all the same. So all the long vowels should be the same. So you go here, fi di. You see, similar. Fi di, similar. Okay, keep it similar. And then ni, ni, ni. And again, after the ni, what do we have here? Lafdul jalala, Allah. And Allah, when we start with this, we say Allah. We pronounce the hamza, But here, because it came in the middle of the speech, Hamzat al-Wasl, we drop it, okay? We don't read this lam as well. And we go to this one, to this second, to the next lam, okay? The next lam, which is on its own, 2 lams, okay? So you go here, fi di nil, nil, nil. You see, you go from the ni to nil, okay? And then you pronounce this fatha and you extend it to the alif in pronunciation. Okay, there is alif in pronunciation, not in writing. We never write this with lafdul jalala, but we pronounce it always. We say Allah. You see, we prolong Allah. We prolong the fatha. Okay, and this is how we read it. So now in this case, so you have to prolong the fatha. But keep in mind here, remember we said Nasrullahi. We made the lam heavy. Okay, we said Nasrullahi. Now here is different, guys, because this lam is preceded by this kasra. You see this lam is preceded by this kasra. We have to make the lam light here. Okay, so we say here Dinillahi. Lahi, not lahi, not dinallahi. Dinillahi. That's mistake. So you don't say dinillahi. Okay, why not? Because there is a kasra. It is preceded by the kasra. This kasra affects the pronunciation of this lam. Whereas this dhamma here affects the pronunciation of this lam with Nasrullahi. The dhamma makes the lam heavy, whilst the kasra makes the lam light. Okay, so here you read fi dinillahi, fi dinillahi. Okay, this is how you should read it. So don't say fi dinillahi. Mistake. Okay, the stance of the tongue should go down. Rest it. Okay, make it rest. Okay, so that's how you read this. Okay, fi dinillahi. Okay, and then what do we got here? We got here the hamza with a fatha, and then we got here the fa, which is non-vowel. So you read this as one unit, and you do what? You attach the hamza to the fa. So you say f. You don't read it separately. F. No. F. You read it as one unit, guys. You read it as one unit. F. Okay. Let me see the F. I think there are some questions. Yeah, so may ya'mal is a totally different thing. There's another rule there applicable, because the noon, you don't pronounce it. Okay, the noon, the part that is produced from the mouth, guys, with may ya'mal. Okay, you don't فَمَن يَعْمَل, you don't pronounce the part of the noon that's produced from the mouth area, but the part which is produced in the nasal area, because the noon has always a ghunna and it has a vibration. That part, you take it with you and you merge between the meme and the ya. So you say فَمَن يَعْمَل. Okay, that's a different issue. That's a different issue, guys. So if there is a kasra, you say lahi, and if there is no kasra, you say lahi. Yes, so when there is a fatha or dhamma before lafdul jalala, you make it heavy. Okay, so you say, for example, you say jaa rasulullahi, because lu, rasulu, it is lu, the word Allah becomes heavy. Jaa rasulullahi, Rasulullah came. Or you say ra'aytu, I saw, ra'aytu rasul la. Now it is fatha, rasulallahi, because of the fatha it becomes also heavy. But if it has a kasra, what do you say? You make it light. Iltaqaytu bi, I met the Prophet ﷺ. You say iltaqaytu bi rasuli li, because now it's kasra, you say rasulillahi. Iltaqaytu bi rasulillahi. Okay, that's how it works, guys. Okay, I hope this is clear, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, let's continue, guys. I answered your questions. Okay, let's go to the lesson. Okay, so you go here, F. Okay, F. Fi dinillahi, F. Don't say afa waja. Mistake, wrong. Okay, don't do that. Okay, the fa has no qalqala, so say F. Okay, you put your upper teeth on the inner side of your lips. F. Okay, F, and then you got the waw with the fatha. Wa prolonged by the alif. F wa. Okay, and you got here the jim. Okay, normally you would pronounce this as أفواجا. أفواجا. You see, normally, because of the tanween, you pronounce it أفواجا. Okay, but now what happened? Because you stop, you have to do what? You have to drop the tanween, guys. So you keep the fatha, okay, because the fatha is of the jim. Afwaja, ja. This is the fatha of the jim. And you drop the noon at the end. The noon in pronunciation. Afwajan. You don't say that, okay? So you don't read the tanween. What do you say? Afwaja, ja. And then this alif comes into play, okay? This is why we write this alif with tanween al-fath, okay? With two fathas, we write always a alif. Now, what's the function of this alif, guys? Why do we write this alif? Haven't you ever asked yourself why we are writing this alif with tanween al-fath, with two fathas, with tanween, two fathas, we write always the alif. Why? Because when you stop, then you drop the tanween and you pronounce the alif. Okay? Okay, guys, that's how you do it. Okay, that's how you do it. Asim says, Ustad, as I joined through live. Exceptions in what? Explain yourself, Asim. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. He came from YouTube. Okay, explain, akhi. Explain. Yes, Talib, this is live. Okay, this is live. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Guys, this is live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay, so this is live. If you have questions, you can ask. Okay, you can ask. Barakallahu fikum. Surah Al-Nasr, guys. This is Surah Al-Nasr. Okay, we are covering Surah Al-Nasr. Like Tanween al-Fath, isn't there exceptions in putting alif? Of course there is, guys. There are exceptions. For example, at-ta' al-marbutah, you don't put the alif. Okay, the hamza, okay, don't put the alif. Okay, like there are ayat of the Quran when you have the hamza like this, you see the hamza like this, you don't put the alif, but you pronounce the alif, the hamza when it comes. Let me write this for you like this. Okay, like this. So the hamza when it comes individually, you don't write the alif, and ta marbuta, you don't write the alif with tanween al-fath. Okay, these are the two exceptions. There are no other exceptions. These two. Okay, these are the two exceptions. So what you do, guys, you have to, in this case, in the case of this, where the alif is mentioned, what do? You pronounce the alif when you drop the tanween. Here also, you do what? You pronounce the alif, although you don't write it. But that's a different topic. Okay, let's don't make it complicated. Okay, anyway, so yes, guys. So you read here, afwaja, afwaja. Now there is something, guys. There's something that it is an issue for me. Okay, when I hear people recite, I get very sad. Okay, I will get very frustrated when this happens. And sometimes you have got the most beautiful recitation. Okay, most beautiful recitation. But what happens then at the end? This alif, they read this like this. Like a 3/4 alif or a half of alif. They say, afwaja. You see? The letter is not pronounced properly, not the whole letter. So you got a beautiful recitation. But when it comes to this, what happens? They pronounce a half alif or a 3/4 alif. Guys, never do this, okay? Look, you see here the mizan, okay? The scale of duration. How do we know how long this should be? How do we know how long this alif should be? How do we determine? Okay, this is a fa'i that I will give you. Okay, you won't find it elsewhere. Okay, this is for me. Okay, I came up with this. It's logical. It's known in Tajweed, obviously, but not in this phrasing what I'm giving you. Guys, how do you know how long this should be pronounced? How do we know this? I want to answer from you guys. How this specific alif, okay? This specific alif, how do we know how long it should be? How do we determine the length of this alif? How? I want to hear answers, guys, okay? And the chat. You guys are almost 200 people, okay? How long? One haraka. One haraka equals, guys, one haraka equals only one fatha. And this is a alif. How long is the alif? How long is the alif, guys? 2 seconds. Okay, there is an answer that I like. There is an answer that I like. Based on what's in front of it. No, I thought you were in the right direction. 3 count, 3 harakat, 2 seconds. No, guys. First of all, let's establish something. Okay, let's establish something. The alif is always 2 haraka. 2 haraka. Okay? So when you have the jim, okay? You have the jim and the fatha, this is ja. Okay? And you got another jim with the fatha, again ja. Okay? These two equal ja. These two equal. So the duration of ja is the duration of ja. Okay? Ja. So these two, the duration is 1 haraka. And this one, the alif is 2 haraka. So that's first thing. But how long is 2 haraka? That's our question. How long is 2 haraka, guys? How long is 2 haraka? We say 2 haraka. How long? Now, I will give you the answer because I think this will take a long time. Guys, to determine, how do we determine the length of this alif? By looking to the surrounding alifs. Okay? By looking to the surrounding alifs, and in this case, this one. You see the alif before? F, wa. This alif is the surrounding of this alif. You pronounce it already. You see? You pronounce this alif. No, please don't say 6 harakat. Don't say seconds. Forget about the seconds. Forget about all these things, guys. Okay? 2 haraka. How long is 2 haraka, guys? How long? 2 haraka can be very long, can be short. If you read quickly, 2 haraka is very short. If you read very slowly, 2 haraka is longer. Okay? So for example, if I say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Now, the length of harakat expanded. Okay, the length of harakat expanded. Now I'm saying Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The length of the harakat, what did they do? They became smaller. Okay, keep this in mind. The harakah is not a set duration. It expands and it becomes shorter and longer. Okay, keep this in mind, guys. But here in this case, the alif should be the same length. Okay, let's make it easy for you guys. The alifs should be the same length. Okay, so this alif should be the same length as this alif. You cannot prolong this one, the first one, this one, and neglect the second one. So you say afwaja. You make the second one the same length as the first one. Afwaja. Okay, why? Because that's an alif and this is an alif. You cannot pronounce this alif longer than this one. Okay, you have to treat them equally. Yes, I hope this is clear. Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear, guys. Give me a 1 in the chat across platforms. Give me a 1 in the chat if it is clear. Okay, so I know you're participating. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go to the next one, guys. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, the next one. Let's finish the surah. Okay, let's finish it today. We got the fa and the fatha. Fa. The sin with the fatha. Fa. But we got the ba with the shadda, which means there are 2 letters, 2 bas. So you have to attach the non-vowel. 2 letters. The first is non-vowel. You have to attach the non-vowel to the vowel. So you say here, fasab. Fasab. You see, that's the first ba. Fasab. And then you got b. Fasab b. Okay? Fasab b. That's how you pronounce it. Fasab b. And then you go to the ha. The second ba with the kasra, you read this with the ba. Fasabbih. Say b. Don't say beh. Fasabbih. Don't say beh. Say b. Pronounce a proper kasra. فسبح. Okay, فسبح, and go to the throat. فسبح. Okay, فسبح, and then you go B, B. Okay, B, that's the ba and the kasra, and then the ha with the fatha, and then the meme, which is non-vowel, so you have to read it together. So you say here biham, biham, فسبح بحم, فسبح بحم. Okay, and D, فسبح بحمدي, فسبح بحمدي. And then you got here the ra, which is with a fatha. You pronounce it heavily, ra, ra, and you attach to this ba. Okay, you attach the ra to the ba. You say rab, 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 and then you pronounce the ba with the kasra, rabbi, rabbi, and the kaf with a fatha, rabbika. Okay, فسبح بحمد ربك, فسبح بحمد ربك. Okay, this is how you read this, guys. How do you know, you mean? Somebody's asking. وجزاكم الله خيرا, بارك الله فيكم, وجزاكم الله خيرا, وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. And somebody's asking, how do you know it is B? Because there is a kasra. Okay, you see this kasra, yeah? That's why you know it is B. Okay, the kasra is indicated as B. So you got either ba, bu, or B, or it is non-vowel b. Okay, one of these. There is no other option. Okay, so this is فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ. Okay, now this is important, guys. Okay, so now you see again we got here the alif, but on the alif is this shape. So this means this is not a alif. This is hamzatul wasl. So this means we have to drop this and connect the letter before, okay, to the letter after. Okay, so you say here was, was. Okay, don't say was, make it light, was, was. Okay, so you read this as one unit together, and then you got the ta and the ghain. You read this as well as one unit. So you got was, and then the ta. Start lightly, guys. Don't say ta, was tag, was tag. Don't do this. Okay, was ta, 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 and the ghain is heavy. Was tel, was tel. When you arrive at the ghain, make it heavy because the ghain is a heavy letter. But before that, keep it light. Was tel, was tel. Okay, and then you got the fa with the kasra, and then the ra. So you have to read this together, guys. Fear, fear, was tel, fear, fear. Make the ra light. Why? Because the ra is non-voweled, and before the ra there is a kasra. So you have to read it lightly. واستغفر, واستغفر. Okay, is this correct? Guys, is this correct? This pronunciation? واستغفر. Did I read everything? Did I read everything here? This whole construction. Did I read everything? This whole. Can I now stop? Can I continue with the next one? Ask. I'm asking a question. Yalla. Give answer. I'm asking a question. Is that correct? So, do I say فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ? Is that correct? Alhamdulillah. I'm so glad you guys are saying no. Okay? So do we say here فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ? Correct or not correct? Not correct. Not correct. Okay? Not correct, guys. Why not? Because I didn't pronounce this ha. This ha, because we stop, we drop this case ending, but it becomes non-voweled. Non-vowel doesn't mean non-existent. Okay? So don't say wastaghfir. What is the ha? What is the ha, guys? There is no ha. Okay? So you have to pronounce the ha. So you say wastaghfir. Wastaghfir. You see? You pronounce the ha at the end. Okay? Make sure that you pronounce this ha. Don't neglect it. Sometimes you hear people reciting and the ha is non-existent. Like there is no ha. If somebody would write it down, he would write down what you're reciting and you pronounce it like this. Wastaghfir. He won't write down the ha. So you neglected a whole letter. You throw away a whole letter, and that's not allowed, guys. Okay? So make sure that you pronounce it correctly. You say واستغفر واستغفر. Okay? That's how you pronounce it. Let's continue to the last one, guys. Last piece. Okay? So you got here the hamza with the kasra, e, and you attach it to the noon. The noon here, guys, is double noon. Double noon, okay? How do we know it's double noon? Because of this shadda. This means that there are two letters. The first non-vowel, the second vowel. So the first is non-vowel. Guys, in the meanwhile, keep liking. What's wrong with you guys? Almost 200 people. Keep liking, okay? And also, the people who are here, follow the channel, guys. Follow the channel, barakallahu fikum, okay? Make sure that you follow on all platforms. Here, you got the link. Go to all our channels and follow us everywhere, guys. Okay? Follow us everywhere. Nice to see people on YouTube also participating. MashaAllah. Very good. Allahumma barik. That's what we want to see. Alhamdulillah. Instagram is doing also participating. Very good. Okay, guys. Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. So you go here, in. That's the first noon. In, and then you pronounce the second noon with a fatha. In. But you do something else as well. You have to prolong the sound, the nasal sound, which is called al-ghunnah. Okay, so you say in. Okay, so you have to prolong it. In. You have to prolong it, and then you have here the ha. The ha with the dhamma. Innahu. Okay? So, my question is, guys, what is this? What is this, guys? What is this small thing here? What is this? What is this, guys? Do you see this? This small? Let me wipe off all the other things that you can see it. Yes. Okay. Is this small? Thank you. This is an extender. Yes. This is called silatun sughra. Okay. Silatun sughra. This is an extender, guys. Okay. It extends. The duration of this is also like the normal wow. Okay. So this, guys, should be pronounced as this. Okay. So this should be pronounced as, okay, like this. Okay, let me make it complete for you guys. Okay, so this should be pronounced like this, guys. Innahu. So two harakat, guys, two harakat. Don't neglect this small letter, okay? It's often being neglected. Don't do this. So pronounce it properly, guys, okay? So you go here. Innahu. Okay, and then you got the kaf and the fatha and the alif. Okay, you got here kaf, the fatha, and the alif, ka. So always, guys, when you want to determine the length of something, a long vowel, look to the surroundings. So if you want to determine the length of this, go to this. That should be equal to kana. Innahu kana. Innahu kana. You see, this alif is an extension. Okay, this alif is an extension, guys, and this small silatun sughra, small waw, is an extension. They extend the same duration, both two harakat. Okay, so make sure that you pronounce both as two harakat. Okay, don't the first one neglect it, and the second one make it pronounce it normally. Don't do this. Okay, sorry, guys. So you pronounce this here as innahu kana. Okay, kana. And then you got here the ta and the fatha. Okay, and you got the waw, which has a shadda, which means it has two waws. Okay, so here you got two waws. So it's basically, it is like this. Let me write this again. Okay, for you guys. Let me write this again. So you got the ta, okay, the ta and the waw, okay, tau. The first one's non-voweled. The second one is like this, okay. So there are two waws, guys, two waws, okay. So you say first tau. You connect the first, you connect the first wow with a ta. Taw, taw, okay? You connect it, taw. And then you go tawwa, tawwa, okay? Tawwa, okay? Tawwa. Yes, guys. Do you pronounce the... I don't see it properly here, guys. Do you mean the alif? Free make? Do you mean the alif? Do you pronounce the alif? Tawwa. Do you mean the alif? Which alif do you mean? Ultras, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, I have to eat. MashaAllah, Allah Mubarak. It is in my location. There is not the time is not there. Okay, so I can continue, guys. Okay, so tawwa, tawwa, and then you got here the ba, tawwaba. So in this alif, you have to read it, guys. Okay, normally it will be tawwaban. No, I mean in general with the on top of the... Yeah, so that's a different thing. Yes, you don't read it. Okay? Okay. I live in Holland. Says Ultras. Okay, my friend. Enjoy your meal. Okay? So you go here. Tawwab. So tawwaba. So these two alifs are identical, guys. Okay? These alifs are identical. Okay? So you say here, إنه كان توابا. Okay, so this is how you should read this. And this meme, guys, you read it only if you continue. Okay, so if you continue, then you read this meme. You say توابا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. If you continue to the next surah without stop, then you read this meme. Okay, so this is how you read this, guys. Okay, private lesson class, guys. If you are really serious and you are interested, then contact me for the 2 years Ijaza program. Okay, after Ramadan we will be launching 2 years Ijaza program. You will master the recitation within 2 years. Okay, you will read from the beginning until the end and will be corrected on every detail. If you're interested in that, send me a message, inshallah ta'ala, and I will put you on the pre-registration list. Okay, I will put your name on the pre-registration list, and you will get approached before launch. Okay, we will have also an Arabic mastery program. If you're interested in that, also contact me. I will put your name on the pre-registration list, and you will get approached first. Yes, guys, the name of the channel, Lingorabia, guys. Take this, guys. Take this link. This will bring you to all our channels. Barakallahu feekum. Follow us everywhere, guys. Follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Okay, make this channel grow. This channel is for you guys, it's yours. Okay, so make, inshallah ta'ala, make it grow. Go everywhere. And also, get the invite in the link and go to Discord. Download Discord and come there, inshallah, where we do, inshallah, activities. Ijaza, meaning we can learn and teach. Yes, guys. Okay, like the Prophet ﷺ said, the best of you is who learned the Quran and who is going to teach it. Okay, so if you're interested in such thing, then inshallah ta'ala contact me. Okay, contact me. I have messaged you both on TikTok and Discord, but you haven't gotten any response. Is that the case? Glasses vendor? Really? Then I really missed your message, my friend. Okay, so glasses vendor. Okay, send me just a small message as a reminder, and I will, inshallah ta'ala, I will react. Yeah, so guys, these programs start from scratch. At the moment, for beginners, we have between 3 and 4, we have a reading class, okay, in which we cover the fundamentals. And these lessons, we are now at the soft vowels, but all the previous lessons are recorded. So when you go to our YouTube channel, you will find the list, and you can, inshallah ta'ala, go and rewatch everything. Okay, guys, let me see. Yeah, so contact me, guys, through either through TikTok or Instagram, or take this link and come to Discord, download Discord and come there and contact me there. Under the 18s, guys, the programs that I have, with parental consent, 16 years and older, possible. If you guys, if you're interested in children's program, send me also a message. I will put your name on a list. Okay, I will put your name on a list in which I will be contacting you. Inshallah, after the big Eid, we will be launching a children's program. Okay, so that's for them. Yes, it is for the females as well. It's for brothers and sisters. It's for brothers and sisters, all the programs. Okay, guys. Jazakumullahu khairan. Barakallahu fikum. Follow us everywhere. Okay, it was great having you every day, guys. Between 3 and 4, we got the reading class between 4 and 5. And today we extended a little bit. We got this, the technical breakdown of the smaller chapters. And between 10 and 11, all UK time, guys. Between 10 and 11, we will have a fun and learn session only on TikTok. So join us there where we do activities regarding to learning. Jazakumullahu khairan. Barakallahu fikum. See you inshallah ta'ala next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.